101 Silly Summertime Jokes, read by Chess Tattoo.
Chapter 1 Camp Crackups. Counselor. Now this is a dogwood tree. Camper. How can you tell? Counselor. By its bark. Counselor. Why do bees hum? Eddie. They don't know the words. Camp Counselor. How did you get that horrible swelling on your nose? Jimmy. I bent over to smell a brose. Camp Counselor. There's no bee in Rose. Jimmy. There was in that one. Nature Counselor. Birds, though small, are remarkable creatures. For example, what can a bird do that I can't do? Susie. Take a bath in a teacup. A boy wrote this letter home from camp. Dear Mom and Dad, guess what I need? Please send some soon. Best wishes, your son Sammy. His parents wrote back, Dear Sammy, nothing much is happening here. Please write another letter soon. Bye for now. Love, Mom and Dad. What happened to the camper who swallowed a flashlight? He hiccuped with delight. When should you wear a bathing suit to go horseback riding? When you're riding a seahorse. Camper. What has 6 eyes, 10 arms, is 6 feet tall, and green all over? Counselor. I don't know. Camper. I don't know either, but there's one right outside our tent. Chapter 2 Whale of a Time. What do you do with a blue whale? Cheer him up. Meg. What is the difference between a chocolate chip cookie and a whale? Peg. Did you ever try dunking a whale in your milk? If a psychiatrist charged $100 for a visit, how much would she charge a whale for 3 visits? $1,300. That's $300 for the 3 visits, and $1,000 for a new couch. Edna. They say swimming is one of the best exercises for keeping the body slim and trim. Harry. Oh really? Did you ever see a whale? Chapter 3 Something Fishy. First fish. Have your eyes ever been checked? Second fish. No, they've always been gray. Sydney. Have you ever seen a man-eating fish? Ned. Sure. Sydney. Where? Ned. In a seafood restaurant. How do you communicate with a fish? Drop him a line. What do you call a fish with 2 knees? A 2-knee fish. What did the boy fish say to the girl fish? Let's cut school and go for a swim. Who performs operations at the fish hospital? The head surgeon. Frank. What fish is the best singer? Hank. A tuna fish. How do you stop a fish from smelling? Hold its nose. Nan. What part of a fish weighs the most? Fran. Its scales. Chapter 4 Hot Hinky Pinkies. What do you call a talkative crab? A gabby crabby. What do you call sunspots shaped like a rabbit? A sunny bunny. What do you get from a friendly bug? A bug hug. What do you call a traffic tie-up by the shore? A clam jam. What do you get from a crab wearing boxing gloves? A crab jab. What do you call a flea whose vacation's at the beach? A sea flea. What do you call a boring bird at the shore? A dull gull. What does a fish make before blowing out the candles on his birthday cake? A fish wish. Chapter 5. Doctor, Doctor. Patient. Doctor, something is wrong with me. I keep thinking I'm a frog. Doctor. How long has this been going on? Patient. Since I was a tadpole. Camper. Doctor, that ointment you gave me makes my arms smart. Camp Doctor. In that case, rub some on your head. Sally. We've got to get my little brother to the doctor. Willie. Why? Sally. He swallowed a frog. He could croak any minute. Patient. Doctor, I think corn is growing out of my ears. Doctor. Why, so it is. How did this happen? Patient. Beats me. I planted radishes. Chapter 6. Dopey Duos. Jim. How did you find the weather when you were on vacation? Slim. It was easy. I went outside and there it was. Wife. I've got good news. We've saved enough money for us to go cross-country this summer. Husband. That's wonderful. When are we leaving? Wife. As soon as we saved enough money to get back. Mother. How did you get that black eye? Jim. I was hit with tomatoes. Mother. Tomatoes gave you a black eye? Jim. They were in a can. Jane. Marshmallows are a very useful food. Judy. How's that? Josie. You can powder your nose with them before toasting them. Chapter 7. Yours truly. Yours till Catskill Mountains. Yours till Bear Mountain gets dressed. Yours till the ocean wears rubber pants to keep its bottom dry. Chapter 8. What? What did the big 4th of July firecracker say to the little 4th of July firecracker? My pop's bigger than your pop. What is black, white, and red all over? A sunburned zebra. What is gray, has 4 legs, and a trunk? A mouse going on vacation. What do you call a carousel with no brakes? A merry-go-round, round, 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 round. What happens to an air conditioner when you pull its plug? It loses its cool. What does a 3-headed frog say? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Chapter 9. What's the question? Answer. Buzz, 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 plop. Question. What is the sound of a bee laughing its head off? Answer. A towel. Question. What gets wetter the more it dries? Answer. He wanted to get up oily in the morning. Question. Why did the fisherman sleep in the salad dressing? Answer. A coconut on vacation. Question. What is brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses? Chapter 10. Fun with Fives. Bob. If you found 2 $5 bills in the pocket of your bathing suit, what would you have? Rob. Someone else's bathing suit. Counselor. If you had 5 pieces of candy and Oscar asked you for one, how many pieces would you have left? Joey. 5. Psychiatrists tell us that 1 out of 5 people is mentally ill, so check your bunkmates. If 4 of them seem to be alright, you're the one. Chapter 11. Play ball. What has 18 legs and catches flies? A baseball team. Why did the ball player bring rope to the game? He wanted to tie the score. First baseman. Why was the singer invited to the ball game? Second baseman. I don't know. Why? First baseman. She had perfect pitch. First baseman. They just fired the outfielder. Pitcher. Why? First baseman. He was such a nice guy, he wouldn't even catch a fly. Doctor. What did you dream about last night? Patient. Baseball. Doctor. And what did you dream about the night before? Patient. Baseball. Doctor. Don't you ever dream about anything else? Patient. What, and miss my turn at bat? Junior. Dad, I can't find my baseball mitt. Dad. Look in the car. Junior. I did, but I couldn't find it. Dad. Did you try the glove compartment? Chapter 12. Funny Farm. The Smiths visited a farm on their vacation. They had a great time, except for the pigs. They didn't like the pigs snorting. The next year, they wrote a letter to the farmer and asked if he still had the pigs. Nope, wrote the farmer. We haven't had any pigs since you were here. What is heavier, 100 pounds of feathers or 100 pounds of sand? Neither. They both weigh 100 pounds. When is a duck 20 feet tall? When he's on stilts. City slicker. There sure are a lot of flies around here. Don't you ever shoot them? Farmer. No, we just let them go barefoot. City slicker. So, how many bushels of apples do you think you'll get from that tree? Farmer. None. City slicker. That's too bad. Farmer. No, it isn't. That's a pear tree. Where do cows go on vacation? Moo York. What do they do when they get there? Go to the museum, then they catch a movie. Where did the farmer take his pigs on a sunny Sunday afternoon? On a picnic. Chapter 13. Who's there? Knock knock. Who's there? Dewey. Dewey who? Do we have to go into the water today? Knock knock. Who's there? Shrimp. Shrimp who? Shrimp's too short to reach the doorbell. Knock knock. Who's there? Harriet. Harriet who? Harriet all the watermelon, and there's none left for us. Knock knock. Who's there? Amos. Amos who? A mosquito just bit me. Knock knock. Who's there? Crab. Crab who? Crab your suit and we'll go for a swim. Chapter 14. Summer Bestsellers. I Was a Bathing Beauty Queen by Tootin' Tilly. Learn to Swim in 30 Seconds by B. A. Fish. Beach Vacations Around the World by Yul B. Sandy. How to Treat Poison Ivy by I. M. Itchy. Take Me Out to the Ball Game by Hedda Homer. Noises in the Woods by Izzy A. Bear. Insects Are Your Friends by Amos Kita. The Cookout Cookbook by Burn to a Crisp. My Summer Romance by Love E. Dovey. Chapter 15. Corny Jokes. What does a worm do in a cornfield? It goes in one ear and out the other. Baby corn. Mommy, where did I come from? Mother corn. The stalk brought you. What has ears but can't hear? A cornstalk. Why should you never tell a secret in a cornfield? Because corn has ears and corn stalk. Chapter 16. Sweet Stuff. What most resembles half a berry? The other half. What did one strawberry say to the other? If you weren't so fresh, we wouldn't be in this jam. Radish. Let us get married tonight. Cucumber. No, no, we can't elope. Radish. Oh, please, honeydew. Chapter 17. Waiter, waiter. Diner. There's a fly drowning in my lemonade. Waiter. Quick, give him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Diner. Waiter, do you serve crabs here? Waiter. Sit down, we serve anyone. Diner. Waiter, there's a fly in my rum raisin ice cream. Waiter. No trouble, madam. I'll take it back and exchange it for a raisin. Waiter. Have you tried the fish, sir? Diner. Yes, and I found it guilty. Diner. What is this fly doing in my ice cream? Waiter. I believe it's downhill skiing, sir. Chapter 18. Bug Fun. Bess. What do you need to know to teach a grasshopper tricks? Tess. More than the grasshopper. What weighs 1,000 pounds, is orange and black, flies and hums? 2 500-pound bumblebees. What is green, has 6 legs, and can jump over your head? A grasshopper with the hiccups. What has 4 legs and flies? A horse in the summertime. What letter is an insect? B. Anne. What's the difference between a bumblebee and a mattababy? Sue. What's a mattababy? Anne. Why, nothing. What's the matter with you? Chapter 19. Calling all cats. What happens to a cat who drinks too much lemonade? It turns into a sourpuss. What do you call a cat at the beach? Sandy Claus. If there were 10 cats in a boat and one jumped out, how many cats would be left? None. They're copycats. Chapter 20. Tongue Twisters. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Surely she will sell some seashells soon. A swim well swum is a well swum swim. 6 shifty sharks shouted sharply. 5 fat frogs fly past fast. The fattest frog flies past fastest. We shall surely see the sunshine soon. Fred's friend Fran fries fresh fish. 10 tiny turtles tickling toes. Chapter 21. Beach-bound biggies. What time is it when an elephant jumps off a diving board? Time to get a new diving board. How do you fit 6 elephants into a motorboat? Put 3 in the front seat and 3 in the back. Sunbathing giraffe. Why are you looking over your sunglasses instead of through them? Sunbathing elephant. I don't want to wear them out. Why did the twin elephants get thrown off the beach? They had only 1 pair of trunks. How do you make an elephant float? Put 2 scoops of ice cream, some milk, and some soda water into a glass. Add 1 elephant. If you saw 9 elephants walking down the beach with red bathing suits and 1 elephant walking down the beach with a green bathing suit, what would this prove? That 9 out of 10 elephants wear red bathing suits. Chapter 22. Tom Swifties. I'd like another hot dog, said Tom frankly. This ice cream is for you, said Jill sweetly. I hear an owl, Dan hooted. Let's go sailing, said Tom breezily. I want to ride a pony, said Tom hoarsely. Listen to those pigs, Tom snorted. It must be 100 degrees in the shade, said Tom hotly. I am not going swimming, said Tom dryly. This lemonade tastes terrible, said Tom sourly. What is the bone doing in my fish chowder? Asked Tom crabbily. Chapter 23. Why? Why did the Firefly get bad grades in school? He wasn't very bright. Why did the cow cross the road? The chicken was on vacation. Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall? He wanted to make up for a bad summer. Why is a dog so hot in the summer? Because he wears a coat and pants? Why is tennis such a noisy game? Because each player raises a racket. Why should you keep the letter M out of your freezer? So you don't get mice. Why do spiders make good outfielders? They catch flies. Why did the little boy put suntan lotion on the chicken? Because he liked dark meat. Chapter 24. Cool Ghouls. What is a monster's favorite summer drink? Ghoul-Aid. Monster Child. Mommy, may I eat corn on the cob with my fingers? Monster Mother. No, eat your fingers separately. Monster Child. Mother, I hate my counselor. Monster Mother. Then just eat your salad. What do ghosts do at amusement parks? They ride the roller coaster. What is white turning in... What is white and turning blue? A ghost underwater holding its breath. Why didn't the werewolf get sunburned at the beach? He was wearing his moontan lotion. Where do goblins like to go swimming? Lake Erie. What flowers grow in a ghost's garden? Marigolds. What is a vampire's favorite fruit? A nectarine. What do you get when you cross a mosquito with a vampire? A very itchy neck. What boats do vampires like best? Blood vessels. Chapter 25. Sharp Sharks. First sardine. How do you hug a hungry shark? Second sardine. Very carefully. Meg. Do you think we should swim here? I heard those were crocodiles. Peg. Don't worry. These sharks scare them away. What do you say to a 40-ton shark with razor-sharp teeth who is listening to his headphones with the volume way turned up? Anything you want. He can't hear you. Lois. What would you do if you saw a big, hungry, man-eating shark? Ned. Pray it didn't see me. Hank. I can lift a shark with one hand. Al. I don't believe you. Hank. Get me a shark with one hand, and I'll show you. Boy. A shark just bit my leg. Doctor. Did you put anything on it? Boy. No, he liked it the way it was. What do you get if you cross a shark with a Boy Scout? A shark that helps old ladies across the ocean. When is a shark like a cute little bunny rabbit? When it's wearing its cute little bunny rabbit suit. What does a shark eat with peanut butter? Jellyfish. What kind of noise do you get when you cross a shark with a poodle? A shark bark. Chapter 26. Seaside Sillies. Lobster. What did the high tide say to the low tide? Crab. Low tide. Lobster. What did the low tide say to the high tide? Crab. High tide. Lobster. Then what did he say? Crab. Nothing. They just waved. Which are the strongest creatures in the ocean? Mussels. Susie. A crab just bit off my toe. Donald. Which one? Susie. I don't know. All crabs look alike to me. First dolphin. Hey, you just cut me off. Second dolphin. Sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. What did the boy octopus say to the girl octopus? I want to hold your hand. She. You remind me of the ocean. He. You mean I'm deep and strong and wild? She. No, you make me sick. Little boy. Daddy, do you think clams are happy? Father. Have you ever heard of one complain? What is a lobster after it is 5 years old? 6 years old. What did the shrimp say when the lobster stole his food? Gee, you're shellfish. How do you know when clams are lazy? They are always in their beds. Why does the ocean roar? You would too if there were lobsters in your bed. What did the beach say as the tide came in? Long time no see. Yours till the ocean waves. Chest tattoo.